Okay, gardening vlog number 3, and today I'll be cutting this. It's grown a bit since it was, so the other week I think I trimmed it with that, but not like thoroughly, just like gave it like a rough trim, and there, it's all starting to come back green now from when I hacked it all down with this trimmer when it was like really long. Just before I started the video, I raked all of like this bit up to that pile there. I raked all of this pretty much to get any like excess bits of grass that still sat on there, which there was quite a bit, and anything else. Found there was some bricks or something hidden in there, so I got them out. And then I gave this all a sweep all the way down, pretty much the bottom, where you see those yellow flowers. So I've done that, and so yeah, at least I know the grass height now. It's all been raked. It's not all like some bits are flatter, and it's all like uncovered pretty much. It's all coming back green. This bit hasn't actually been cut since it was trimmed like over 2 weeks ago, so that's why it's a bit longer than the other, but not too much. The edging isn't as bad as what you would have seen on this channel from back in like 2014 when I first started cutting all this, because this was just like, where it's about here or something, and I think years ago I must have done it sort of roughly, but bit by bit I would have done it because it was like still stony and too much. But yeah, it'll probably need like a proper like go over again with a spade just to get a nice defined edge along with up there as well, and then eventually that bit can be done with the trimmer because that'd be easier. This will need to be cut back or down because I think this is just like coming through from the fence. So that isn't actually planted on this side. I think there was like a tree or something there at one point. Well, that's been like that for years. So yeah, I'll be using the manual one again. My Sovereign 30cm push cylinder lawnmower GT5614. That's actually the same model number as the Challenge. I guess they're probably made by the same company. It's just a different colour, because this one's red. This is Sovereign. This is made for Homebase, and then Argos has the Challenge one, which is literally the same look. It's just the coloured bits that are red are just yellow instead, and some other bits are maybe grey. So it's pretty much the same thing. It's just a different brand name. So it's probably made in the same factory. It's just a different like name colour put on it. So whatever you get, if you get one of these or the other one, it'll pretty much be the same thing. I think this one's a bit cheaper though. But yeah, it was like about 6 years ago when Argos had the Challenge, but it was in like a light green, like grass colour, and Homebase had the Powerbase one, which was different. It was slightly different design. It was more like had more cover here, but it pretty much was the same. It was just like the two different brands. So yeah, I'll be cutting this on the default setting you get, which I put it back onto, which is probably like 3 centimeters or something like that. Doing all of this and that and there. And I'll probably want to try and get some edging done on that, so I'll probably stand on the grass, get the spade and just dig in, and just, I don't know, we'll have to see. So yes, I'll see you after. Okay, so I have cut it all now with this. Did a okay job. It's just more of a trim really. Obviously I haven't got the bag because that went somewhere, but all this is done. It will definitely need an edge along here at some point. Don't know if that'll be done today with the spade, or I'll end up trying to do it with the trimmer. It's just grass overhanging, it's to be flattened. Like, it'd probably just be good enough if done with trimmer, and the tougher bit's done with spade. Or it all done with spade first and then trimmer after. But yeah, so this is what I have done. So once I've done all that down there, I have to come up here, do the same rake, get all that in there, and then sweep and that over there, and just cut it. So I don't have anything just sitting there from when I trimmed it. this is well, this bit I didn't do that bit because that's more. I couldn't get the mower up there smaller. It's probably like all these bits that go up and down, bumps, and bits that go sort of more in and stuff. All like from over the years I used to dig along here. Like I think back in 2015 or something, I literally dug all of this bit along here, like where you can get like something like this width, and this is all like seeded. Then all this was probably all like the bits of like the old grass I dumped up on there, so that's why some of it's higher. And then there would be like this bit. So yeah, all bits different heights. Like I think I dug all this bit out like maybe last year or something. So that's why this bit's more deeper. And yeah, so and obviously there's nowhere to put it, so bits get higher up like here or there, because that must have been a pile of stuff and up there. So basically just bits like that, and then like along here is more flatter. So yeah, this is all what I've done for the first time since it was actually trimmed. I used to be able to go up to about there, but it's all got too tall from when I wasn't doing it. I think it would actually need like the petrol mower to actually run over it all first, and then or something. It would need something to do all that, and then I can start cutting it again. Because if I just left this bit going long, it'll just eventually go over more. I'll just be up there doing that. If this bit was all to cut back here, then, or even the whole thing, I'll probably be able to get up to about, I don't know, there maybe. So yeah, I've done this. I'll just bring the spade up. Oh yeah, I was just seeing what was happening today, because this is all like dead moss and just all bits, I don't know, from winter, and it's just like formed there, and I just wanted to see what would happen if it were. But this will actually need to go at some point, like just probably mixture of like raking and spade, and just get into a pile and put in the bin or something, and sweeping, or maybe raking and sweep, I don't know, something like that, and then just get it into the bin so it doesn't come back. So yeah, now I will try. Oh, hello Peanut. Every time I'm out doing stuff, she's always there. Like back in 2014 when I used to do these like daily vlog things, where I'd be out here every single day trying to do something. I don't know how I kept myself occupied, but like I would be out here doing something, and all three of them were out at that time, because they were all sort of younger kittens pretty much. They were like a year old, so they were all out all the time. It's always like playing around, jumping on the fences, and it's all there while I was doing stuff. So I think I'll now do the edge, try and get the edge done, because the strimmer couldn't do it, and I couldn't do it like on this side, like going along with the spade, because it's, I don't know why, but it's just, I think there's like grass, it's literally quite thick to get through. So I think I'll try like maybe on this side, and like maybe just try and get in like that or something. Maybe leave a bit of a gap, so every time I do it with the strimmer I can get it better than just literally right on the edge. And maybe I'll cut this even though it's been like 4 days. So yeah, I'll get back to that later. Bye. Okay, so I've done the edging. It was definitely tough, but I got it. There was some thick bits I had to get quite far down there, and I wanted to get, not literally just right up to the edge here, I wanted to get like a proper, like little gap in between from where the edge of the concrete is, from where it goes down to the gouges, to from where the actual grass starts. So every time I use my strimmer to edge it, then it'll be easier. I can literally just go along that line each time I do it, and it will stay like that hopefully. And I think from when I was watching the video from when I did this, no, the second time, from like 2014, I don't know, 5.5 years ago, or nearly 6 years ago. It was like a root, I think it was here, but that was more prominent back then. So I think it's definitely like rotted down a bit, but there'll still probably be some roots here. Like there is one here. I used to accidentally cut the mower, the petrol one. I used to like not see it, and it would go over it, and it would like probably destroy the blade. So I've done that. Yeah, there were some mushrooms here again because it rained like a couple of days ago and yesterday evening and stuff. Because we came back from like a walk somewhere. I was waiting in the car while my dad went into Sainsbury's, get some stuff, and it started raining. Not like heavy, but more of like sort of medium. But then it kind of stopped when we came back home. So yeah, next time, whenever I have my strimmer out, so maybe, I don't know, next week or whatever, probably whenever I do have front grass again, which will be Tuesday, I'll probably do this, edge it, and trim and stuff. But now I'm going to actually cut this grass because it's been like 4 days, or like 3.5 or something. It was basically Sunday evening I done it, and then it was obviously Monday. You saw in the vlog 1, I done the front and I trimmed all this. So I think I want to do it more often again because I was in my, like, I basically didn't go out for months, and obviously I wasn't doing anything for a while. So this was being done by the person who lives there, because it is actually their place, and usually I just look after it anyway. But I just want to start doing it again so I can make it look good and stripes and yes. So I'll see you after I have cut it. Okay, so I've cut it. Definitely did grow quite a bit in 4 days. Like, some bits which were like that tall, and I think it's the rain. It definitely helps having the edge in there so I can get more bits, but obviously it's a bit tough because there's that gap. It's not like the same level as the concrete, so it goes up. But yeah, mushrooms all been cut down, and along the fence line is fine. I think obviously that will be done probably next Tuesday or something. But I've got this done. No, I don't think you can yet see any line bits of glass that's been pushed in the 2 directions from the roller. It's not that heavy. It feels like a proper, like, I don't know, proper professional, like petrol one with a big roll in the back, I don't know, a hater or, I don't know, something like that. It probably would have given it defined stripes. But there's not enough of a grass that would do, so it's mainly like sort of weedy and, but yeah. Can't really see that many sort of mowing lines on there, but you can't really see in real life. But yeah, that's really done. It'll be done here. Nothing needs it. The front is fine. This hasn't grown as quick. I mean, it was done 3 days ago. But so yeah, this has all been done nice and neat. I mean, I could give you an update on the front. It's been 2 days now, and it looks like it has grown a bit, because when you cut long grass down, it's like got these sort of light green bits that start coming up, like over there. I don't know if I can get it on. But yeah, you can see over there, that was all quite long, and that garden gets left really like ages between cuts, like maybe 6 weeks, and it gets cut down, or something, or a month. And yeah, all the light green bits start coming up until like the week, to like the next week. Like it's been a week, maybe 2 weeks, and it's gone back to green again. Because it doesn't actually look as green as it was when it was like growing, like before it was cutting. Now it just looks more, I don't know. Obviously that was first cut, so it would improve over time. It just basically shows all the gaps. But they'll fill in over time, and I can get a seed. Oh, and there's Bob. Meow. Oh yeah, I had my hair cut. Well, I'd done my hair earlier myself, just before I went out. So yeah, oh god, yeah, it definitely has grown quite a bit. It shows up more green in real life on the iPod camera because it doesn't give up the colours right, but I think it actually looks better looking on the iPod screen. So this is a worse camera than my phone, but yeah, this definitely has grown quite a bit, but you can just see all the gaps. They'll fill in over time, it'll be fine. Or like if it's still like that in like September, I can put seed all over it. You can still see some gap like lines where the turf is, but it's not. It's fine. Like, but yeah, I think it shows up more on the iPod camera, but yes. So it has grown a bit. I bet if I run over the cylinder mower again, which I wouldn't want to, but I bet if I did, it's probably grown like a centimetre or 2 centimetres. This is what it's like having new grass. It just grows like so quick. Like when it's new, give it a cut, and like a day later, it's already like this. Is all like a day later, already like going back like this. It literally just grows so quick. Meow. Let's just get Bob footage now. So yeah, it definitely has grown, not loads, but a bit, maybe like 1.5 centimetres or 2 centimetres in 2 days. So it's probably at the height that I probably would have wanted to cut it if I could have gone up a bit higher, maybe like 5 centimetres or something. Just a centimetre high, and if that, because it looks better if you look at it from over here, further away, because you can't see all of the gaps. If I was all feeling and cut like that, then that would probably be absolutely fine. But yes, so this looks better. It'll probably be another, I don't know, 4 days. What that would be? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Maybe Monday, or whenever I do this again, which might be Monday, because that would be in a week. Yeah. Whenever it will be. Probably whenever I do the front, I will do this at the same time. And most likely use the strimmer. So I'm not really sure if there is actually anything left at the moment. But I mean, there isn't really much I can do. I mean, I can go and check a garden to see, especially one I'd literally trim around some of the edges on Monday, just because it was cut. That was when it was cut. It was cut like maybe an hour or so earlier, and obviously the people who don't live here don't have a trimmer, so I just trimmed some long bits where the mower couldn't get. But that was literally just right along the edges, but that was about it. So I'll see if there's anything. So it has been 3 days, maybe 3.5 days. It was basically done at the same time I'd done the front over there, so I can see if it has grown a bit. It probably hasn't much. And I think that their mower cuts are shorter, so it probably won't really do. So even if it did grow, it probably just won't do anything. And there's Bob. Hi, Bob. Yeah, I'll go and see. Go and have a look at the front and see what it looks like. Well, this person's front garden. See if it's in need of a little trim or not, because I think she done the back earlier, but I think the front gets done less, doesn't grow as quick. I don't think, but actually no, I won't go to the front at the moment. I'll wait until the person's out of the way so I can have a look on my own. I just want to see, and I don't really fancy people like being there while I'm having a look. So yeah, I'll just probably stop now and come back when, if I do end up starting to film again for today.